You may want to pay attention to this headline on the family budget tonight. Even as Americans cut back on dining out and shopping, we are all spending more and more on cell phone bills, and $52 billion of that spending is waste, unnecessary. So tonight, ABC's Paula Faris shows us how to change that, and it means saving real money.
Hi.
Hey, Daddy.
Phil Berry doesn't see his two young daughters nearly enough. The divorced dad splits their time with his ex, so they told us cell phones are the next best thing.
Mwah, I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
So who here has a cell phone?
Phil is paying for 3 phones, including his mom and oldest daughter, Reagan.
How much is your bill?
It could go a couple dollars either way, but it's $311 right now.
Do you think you're paying too much?
I think about what most people pay for their cars, and that's what I pay for my cell phone bill.
A bill that's weighed down by the extras like texting and data.
How much are you Instagramming, sweetie?
Every 2 hours. I'm on Instagram.
Every 2
just
hours?
looking.
And Grandma, you look like you're probably feverishly texting all the time, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're going to cut down Phil's cost without cutting down on his family time.
When I see this bill, I'm not happy about it.
Enter our insider, Todd Dunphy. For years, Dunphy worked at Verizon, but he left to co-found SaveLoveGive.com, helping families wipe out what he calls wireless waste. So here's how Phil can shrink his bill. Tip number 1, let free websites figure it out for you. On Todd's site, you can make sure your plan is a perfect fit. All you have to do is plug in your phone number.
We look at all the usage, all the charges, and then we compare it to what's available.
Phil was buying 8 gigabytes of data a month, but only using 2.5. And by bundling talking and texting in one new plan, he could save big, nearly $1,200 a year.
Holy mamma jamma.
Tip number 2, look for sneaky charges, things like horoscope texts, roadside assistance, and 411.
This is an interesting charge for $2.
Tip number 3, get your discount. Tens of thousands of companies work with cell phone carriers to get their employees discounts. But the key, you have to ask for it.
But now his company is bought by IBM. They have a 23, 24, 25% discount.
That's $200 a year simply by typing in his work email address on his carrier's website. Now all that's left for Phil is switching plans.
Hey, James, Phil.
Watch Phil put our tips to the test.
I think I'm going to go with the 6 gig plan. And no, that's not going to extend my contract or anything else.
Nope,
right?
it won't extend your contract.
But it will put $1,368 back in Phil's pocket this year.
And that's real money.
Paula Faris, ABC News, Marshfield, Massachusetts.